So you want to record more professional looking videos like this? But your footage looks actually more like this. So what you may need for more smooth and professional looking videos is a gimbal. Today I will show you the one that I use.
There are many free access gimbals on the market, some cheaper, some more expensive. But there is one that I like to use the most because of its functionality and support for bigger phones, the Zhiyun Smooth Free. Inside the box we have the gimbal, a micro USB cable, a rechargeable battery, and a case which looks like a small ukulele suitcase. The gimbal is completely made of an aluminum alloy and has a nice build quality. Interesting to note here, you have two micro USB slots, one for charging the gimbal, the other one to use the device as a power bank. Before using the gimbal, you have to mount your phone on it. Your action camera should also work if you have a gimbal adapter. The process is simple. Mount it, balance it on the rail, done. Do it once, forget about it. Now turn it on using the power button and your phone is stabilized. Even without using the app, you can already use it like a basic gimbal. The mode button lets you switch between the various stabilization modes. We got pan following mode. Pans work, but tilt and rolls are locked. Locking mode. Every axis is locked, so the camera will always look at the same direction. Following mode. The gimbal follows your pans and tilts. If an axis is locked, you can still do adjustments with the joystick though. The speed, the motor calibration and the stabilization can be tweaked in the settings. If you want to film yourself with the rear camera, just press the mode button 3 times and your phone will do a 180-degree turn. Using the ZY Play app, you can also hold the function button to switch to the front camera. A vertical mode is also available by holding the handle horizontally. It's great for short streams and Instagram stories, and the app allows you to stream on Facebook and Weibo. For now only on iOS, but you can of course use any app of your choice.
Obviously no one would like to hold the gimbal like this for a long time, but there is a more comfortable solution.
Release the bracket, do a 90-degree turn, lock it and you're good to go. Using the ZY Play app, you have more options to play with the gimbal. Some of these features have yet to come to the Android version though, since it's not on the same level as the iOS version yet. Let's have a look at what you can do with the app. You can take normal pictures and choose a timer or activate HDR. You can take 180 degrees, 330 degrees or 3x3 panorama shots. You just have to hold it steady. The gimbal does the rest for you. It works great even while holding it in your hands.
If you accidentally happen to be in the picture during a 3x3 panorama shot, just stay where you are, otherwise you might end up as a human bicycle hybrid centaur like me. Well, we live in a student city after all, so it might be practical.
Another photo option is a long exposure shot or light trails. Best results you will get with a tripod, which you can mount on the bottom. In video mode you can take videos obviously, but also slow motions and time lapses with a good amount of settings. Automated moving time lapses are also possible. Place the camera somewhere or not, manually choose waypoints and let it do its job.
It also has a tracking feature, so you basically have to frame the person or object that you want to follow and it will automatically track it. It's more or less reliable most of the time.
If you want more control over your videos or pictures, you can switch to manual mode where you can set up ISO, shutter speed, white balance and more. No need to touch the screen though. Switch between settings with the function key and turn the control wheel. Outside the manual mode you can use the wheel to zoom. It does zoom in steps however, but I don't like to zoom anyway, so I usually turn it off. The app offers a lot of cool options, but might need some updates and bug fixing, since it's not flawless. Most gimbal manufacturers seem to struggle with their app for some reason. This one is actually one of the better ones. Also, if your phone has OIS, disable it if you can, to get the best stabilization effect and to avoid jitters.
If you're using a Samsung device, you should keep in mind that the camera API of Samsung is closed, so you can't choose the fullest resolution while recording with the app. But what you can do is you can basically use the standard Samsung camera app, and that works perfectly fine. That's actually what I'm also doing. Because walking and running is kind of boring, I will try something more dangerous today, something I've never done, which is longboarding with a gimbal. I actually really like that you can hold it like this. It gives you a very nice viewing angle, and also it feels more natural when you carry it like this. Do I have to do this? Actually, I also wanted to add a drone scene that follows me while I'm failing at riding the longboard, but
the stabilization itself is great. Obviously, you have to practice a little in order to handle it the right way. But with 15 hours of battery life, you'll have enough time for that. While walking and running, your steps will be visible but definitely much more smooth and cinematic. Ultimately, it's a great gadget to carry around for more professional looking videos.
Speaking about videos, if you have questions about the Zhiyun Smooth 3, ask them in the comment section. If you like this video, I'd be happy if you'd give us a like, otherwise the dislike button is right next to it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ümit for Mobile Geeks.